What about our first illusion show when we really thought we'd made it?
We were so cute.
Shenandoah
It was for a Parks and Rec department.
County. I remember that.
Okay. Shenandoah County. Yeah, Parks and Rec. They hired us to do our big magic and illusion show. And it was our first one, and we had gotten a trailer to drag behind the van, and we just thought we were something. And they had it at their, it was a gymnasium that had a stage. So there was a good-sized stage we performed on, but they pulled the bleachers out on the one side, and then they had chairs on the gym floor, and then we were on the stage. And we were just thrilled. We were so excited. We probably got there way too early that day to start setting up, but it was our first show, and we just knew we had made it. We hit the big time, and we had two big illusions in the show.
They were good illusions.
But we were just like, this is a magic and illusion show, full evening magic and illusion show with two illusions. One in the beginning and one to end with the finale. And it's funny to look back on because at the time, there really was a big show, a big illusion show for us. Those were our only two illusions that we owned. But it's funny and you have to start somewhere. You can't down it. You have to start somewhere. And, but nowadays, a full evening magic and illusion show has a good, at least 5 illusions in them.
Yeah.
It feels like, in an hour and a half, that feels like illusion after illusion after illusion. So, which is fun. I like the big illusions. But, yeah, can't down it. But it was interesting with our new trailer.
Well, we got there for like an 8 o'clock show, 7 o'clock show. We probably got there at noon because we didn't know. And you never know at any illusion show what you're going to run into. Oh, the stage will be cleaned. I can't believe the local Boy Scouts still had the tables there and the backdrops for their play and the this and the that. And the first hour and a half you're there, you're moving equipment. That happens a lot.
Yeah, that does happen. And so you got to know how long it takes you to set up your show and then add extra time for just in cases like that.
But when we got there, if you open up the back doors of the van, it was hard to get to because the trailer was attached. So we backed down the hill and the trailer to load into the show, and we had to kind of go down a hill a little bit. And we got close to the doors, and I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to drop the trailer, and then I can get into the van a lot easier. And Natalie said, okay.
We didn't know.
And as soon as I dropped the trailer started rolling towards the building
yes.
quickly.
See, this is the first, we had bought the trailer, all excited that we had illusions to put inside of it. But this was the first time that we had really used it. And it would have been fine if we had something to put behind the tires. But did that cross our minds at all? Parking on a hill and detaching the trailer from the van? No, it did not. And I knew how much we had paid for that trailer, and I was not going to let that trailer crash into anything.
So Natalie jumps out the car and runs down the hill and catches it. And that's all I remember.
I grabbed where it attaches to the van, the hitch.
Didn't grab it like Superman on the other side where you can get run over.
No, I grabbed it.
I don't know how you stopped it.
No, I didn't want to. I just held on. And you said, hold it. And you backed the van up, and somehow, some way, we got it reattached, and we just looked at each other and we were like, never again. And
I was also happy that I'd figured out how to unattach the trailer and attach the trailer. So I was probably showing off those skills. Look, I have man skills.
Right.
I can attach the trailer and unattach it. I can do this.
Thank God you can attach it at that point.
And then I look like an idiot right away.
and it was nice that there was nobody else in the parking lot at the time.
No one there.
Golly, yeah. No, I did not want that trailer wrecking, and I guess it's one of those things where your adrenaline just starts going because...
Like the mom that rips the car door off.
Right, exactly. And so I held on to that trailer. I know we got it reattached. I don't remember exactly the process, but I know you backed the van up and helped, obviously, get it back on there. But it was scary. That was a very scary moment because it was a brand new trailer. First time we used it, and we were going to wreck it because we were we were dumb. We didn't know what we were doing.
And as far as the 2 illusions, I had talked to, there's what I consider a famous magician named, you may have never heard of him, but for me, it's a famous magician named Rick Thomas, who used to have white tigers in his show, and he's an awesome magician, awesome entertainer, awesome guy. Everything about him is just really cool.
Yep.
And after his show, Natalie and I went to go see him, and we had a little meet and greet afterwards, and I said, I want to do illusions in my show. Do you have any tips? And he said, don't overwhelm yourself. Most magicians start buying, and then they have to have a warehouse to keep the illusions in, and then they're paying warehouse fees and all this, and they don't have any shows. Just buy 1 illusion a year. It's something new enough that you can bring into the show, and then you can revamp your other ones and take them in and out eventually.
Yeah, you can switch it around. Yeah, he said before you know it, you're going to have more than you need, and then you can... if you need to skip a year buying an illusion, that's fine, because you can stick one in you haven't done for years and retire something else for a couple years.
So Natalie and I have done that.
Yes.
And she gives me a allowance for magic every year, and I'll shop around and look for something that I think we can use or we need. The only time that I skipped a year was when I bought the big projector and the big screen, because that cost around what an illusion would cost, or budget-wise.
We considered that in our illusion for the year.
Yeah, because we did close-up magic on the big screen with the big high-end projector. So yeah. But thank you, Rick Thomas. You're awesome.
Yeah, that was a very good tip. That was awesome. So, but yeah, that first show, it went really well. Your mom came to it. She was very gung-ho. She got there early, and she was very supportive, very excited.
Front row.
Front row, clapping loud.
Taking pictures.
I told Wes that I'm surprised she didn't bring her cowbell from his football days. Ring it after every illusion.
Whenever my team would do anything, she'd ring a cowbell, and I was so embarrassed. But after a couple of seasons of playing football, your mom wasn't at the place tonight, at the football field.
Yeah.
Oh man, we missed her.
Aww.
We missed her because they liked the adrenaline. They liked hearing her ring her cowbell.
Yeah.
Embarrassed the heck out of me. I was just sitting on the bench, Mom. You don't need to ring it.
Well, you weren't sitting on the bench during this show.
No.
So, and she was very proud. You could tell how proud she was of you. But even with your mom there afterwards, you got a little teary-eyed and emotional because your dad wasn't there.
I just remember crying on the way home, thinking how proud Dad would have been.
Yeah.
I wish Dad could have seen my big show. And now since then, it's like that was nothing. But
it was something at the time.
At that time, I had made it. We were doing illusions, and they may have had 300 people in that room that night.
But at the time, that was our biggest show, and it was a big step forward for us. We had something new that was available.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.